I look back on my time at university with great fondness. Yes, it was the learning, the accomplishment at the end, but it was also the wider context, the space for personal development, the space to develop my own worldview. That to me is education at its very best. My parents often talk about education being the key to opportunity. They call it that, knowing what it's like to have that opportunity repeatedly denied. But in 2025, it remains denied for far too many people. For those who do enter the doors of higher education, it is not the fair and full experience it should be. That is a consequence of social, political and economic inequality that leaves some communities more marginalised, ignored and discriminated against. It is tackling that in any small way that I can that I have a huge privilege to call my career. A career that I do alongside brilliant people, and a career that started as activism and campaigning at university. But from when I started to where my career is now, the landscape is very different. Now more than ever, I'm experiencing hostile actors who are trying to push back hard-won rights, who are well-connected and well-resourced, and working to prevent progress on equality and justice. It is incumbent upon all of us as individuals to stand against that, and for public institutions like universities to stand against that too. And not only to stand against it, but to showcase and lead by example on what social, political and particularly economic equality can truly look like within their own buildings, within their own campus and doors. When doing the work that I do, and many others do, when looking at the global landscape and watching news and listening to what's happening in the world, I often think about 1,000 different things I want to campaign on and change, and I want it all to go 1,000 times faster, and that can be really quite overwhelming. I want to share with you what I tell myself at those moments. Take responsibility for the space you occupy in the world. No matter how big or small that space might be, how powerful or how powerless you might feel in those spaces, there are always actions that we can take. For those who are more powerful, there are of course many more actions they can take, provided they have the political will, morality and courage to do so. For most of us, it is about holding those people to account, signing that petition, having that difficult conversation, standing up against discrimination and disinformation.